Hello, Leo, to another timeless, the love variant reading of yours, where we discuss however love may be absent or present in your life. Please bear in mind a few things before we get started. I am Master Seventh that reads these energies of yours. Should you want to know who I am, what I'm all about, or some information, the link in the description box below will give you access to that. Also know that I am a master healer. Should you want remote wellness and or tarot insights, I provide just that. And I'm currently running a digital punch card that could be assigned to you, but if you would like to sign up for one, with every wellness drop purchased and or single card reading purchased, you will get your 10th service free mini card reading from yours truly. This reading may provide you, Leo, with universal justice, should it be in your sun rising and or Jupiter position. Should it be anywhere else, you may be in search of emotional redemption. The link to my sister channel of timeless content could be found there as well below. Feminine and masculine energies are non-gender specific, and time is irrelevant. This is not a one-on-one. This is a collective general reading. So use your discernment to take all of that which catches your vibe and leave the rest behind. All right. Leo. Something about oxygen in the blood in this cycle. This little bubble of pattern here. You're going to be more mindful of the type of water that you're drinking. Okay, if you're a high vibrational 155 vibrational being, you feel compelled to that. Drinking water out of plastic bottles that have been sitting in the sun is no good for you. Get that case of water out of the trunk if this applies to you. It's toxic. We do so many things out of just subtle habits and unaware of those habits by not thinking about the footprints that we leave behind, 222. And you have I'm feeling a lot of Aries energy in the way you've been dictating your life. You're not afraid to show up to leadership role and getting things done, 202, okay? You understand how to more or less get to decisions that you want to get to. You pretty much know how to entertain and keep a successful connection with any connection that could be made along the way. Like, you're pretty much balanced in the mundane of things. Yeah, and your overall things, 300, is where I see you're not being able to take the pieces that you put together and construct a bigger picture for yourself. Many being told so. Nope. Okay. Your higher self really is active and wanting to get attention. Okay. We have the 10 of Cups energy, so that might be this missing link here, making connection. We're approaching 333. So the higher self is asking you, you got the mundane things going on. You got to think a little bit bigger here. You got to think bigger. 10 of Cups, look through that, through your emotions and how you've manifested those connections that you like right now in your life. You're generally emotionally satisfied. Congratulations, Leo. A lot of you, I feel that, have overcome so many internal wars for yourself that whoever is in your immediate social circle, you've chosen wisely. So, very nice. Congrats. Yeah, you've chosen wisely. 2 of Pentacles. Doesn't she know how to tell the story so well? It's fucking beautiful. Universes. Alright. Am I taking this? Okay. The Moon with the Ace of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. So we also need to remind you, subtly, Leo, that there have been people on your path that you have reaped a lot of rewards from, especially spiritually, and you ought to not forget them. Just don't forget them. It's not about interacting with them. It's not about socializing them. It's not about asking them to come over and have a smoking session or a run-in-the-middle of a party or a dance session, coffee, tea, a drink. Like, you owe these energies absolutely nothing. But just remember that where you've gotten your wisdoms from. Because they gave you this newfound aha moment that you may or may not remember could have came from these individual and impactful experience or meetings. I'm hearing money problems. So if you have an accountant, check up on him. That's it. Yeah, okay. All right. 9 of Cups. Like I said, you're wanting something. You don't know exactly what it is that you want. It's uncertain. Yet you're also here in this moment. So whatever you are in this moment here for, there's an answer on how you can get to that next one. Sounds like higher self introduction. I am someone who you could utilize as a resource if you'd like to bestow your trust upon me. I know that a lot of you won't with this moon energy. But, you know, shoot the shots. Shoot him. Maybe you'll surprise me. Who knows? You got to think about it. Think about it. Think about it. You do you. You do you. You do you. 722. You are the master of yourself. 722. Okay? You do you. You do you. But when it doesn't pan out, you know where to come to. Okay? She's exact. You're not in darkness right now, Leo. You've done a lot of work for you to avoid that shit. And yet you do smell her in the fucking corner. You smell her. You smell darkness around the corner. It doesn't mean that someone's gonna die. Not for this collection. If you feel somebody dying in this collection of a reading as you leave this reading behind, this reading was not for that. Nope. This is to teach you what to stop doing. Using people for emotional maturity and then not giving them respect. Ether is a bitch sometimes. Look at that. 5 of Pentacles. You know, she takes and gives in such a beautiful way that only you know whether or not it feels nice to be in that flow with her or not. Because that's where you have existential crisis sometimes occurring. Like, wait, is there going to be judgment after all this? Oh, no. Judgment happens right here, right now. You want to reveal your sorrows. You want to reveal why all your excuses, your emotional excuses. And let me tell you, Ether doesn't need to hear them. This isn't about confessional time, all right? Fuck that shit. Some of you have left the religious sector and was like, this is not it, right? Yet some of you still kind of carry that symbolism of that as like a little, maybe an opportunistic moment. Maybe I should, maybe I can't, maybe I, just a little, just a little I'll practice my faith just a little bit. But if somebody asks you to go to church and you're like, no, I'm okay. And there's, of course, a lot of other dialogue here with your high vibrational being. Let's turn the tide a little bit. Your star seeds, okay? And your star seeds, and you're all about the whole Jesus is back. God is loud with your ringing in the ear, Leo. Loud. There are energies happening around you that you know. If you go to a supposed expert with this shit, by the time they figure out your diagnosis, you're gone with the symptoms. So it's not it's not meant to stay around for so long to give you an issue for too long. Just enough that we get the message. Something that's going to take for a long time. And if it's a chronic situation, that's how long it's taking us to pay attention to all the variables around us so that we can finally answer to that one little drop of shit within us that is giving us something that we don't want. The resistance to feel like we're still stuck in something when we're trying to be crazy and trying to figure out what it is. The answer is within the question. I've been saying that in almost like every reading. Of this cycle, this little bubble. I hate fact checkers out there. All right, we have the Chariot energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Doing. Yeah. Like I said, with that Chariot here, with the Ace of Pentacles, and the Major Arcana, the Emperor, it's letting me know that whatever goods that you're getting, it's a silent manifestation happening here. You're not letting anybody reap these rewards. You're not letting anybody in on a secret. And that's a bit weird because you're socializing yourself and you're kind of gloating about where you get some of your inspiration from. But the very people that got you inspired or shared their wisdom of expertise, you don't share them a compliment too, not even in a silent thinking. So pay heed, pay caution, because that's where it comes and goes, your financial sustainability and the profit margin of how much something on a turnaround season by season and selling it changes and fluctuates. So much so that you're losing control a bit. But however, you're not losing faith, you're just losing a bit of control. So the ether is watching you, both her and her feminine and masculine energies, seeing what you're doing with this materialistic world. Seeing what you've been up to. Because Leo, you sitting on a lot of information, okay? For me, I know the Hierophant is Taurus energy, but there's something about Leo knowing their shit. All right, that's not to be forgotten. Six of Swords. You're feeling excited for being seen in some way, even if it means acknowledging your bullshit. All right, someone being real out there. Maybe it's seventh energy being real in the context of delivering the information. All right. You're taking that of which is which and doing the do. Doing the do. All right, we have the Hanged Man, Three of Cups. Not much of your life has to necessarily change, but you must address that energy far off in a distance that is watching you. Don't fear her. For those of you who want to know what I could potentially have here, over the headphones, go check out my link in the bio. I'll have access to something similar. Ooh, the mystery. Some of you have lost out on regrettable friendships. The Chariot here again. But it was no loss. Yeah. 6 of Cups. You've been reunited with this individual in more ways than one. More or less, most likely in the astral realm here. Nothing in the physical world. You've seen each other duking it out, venturing out in other dimensions, and wondering whether or not having met them in the physical is going to return again. I don't think so. This is more a lesson for you for this lifetime and all those lifetimes to come. 1551. The Knight of Wands. You're adamant to reclaim that of which has left you in the past to come into your future. So you're trying to beat the odds. You're trying to beat the odds, the Magician. Let's see who will win. Will you win? Leo. 10 of Cups. Why wouldn't you win? The choice is yours. It's all about how well the teacups shall stack before the teacups fall. And if you get 10 teacups stacked, if you get 10 teacups stacked without them falling, literally or metaphorically, that's when maybe that was in the past could come in. But that is not about love here. Okay, that relationship was not. It wasn't a sexual one. Interesting. Two of Pentacles. Choice is yours. Choices are yours. But you have to be able to be balanced on what it is that is yours first, 360, and do a full 360 spin before a little bit of their 360 that they've been working on can come in and wants to have and be balanced or interactive with you. All right, Leo, I'm being told to leave the messages where they are. I'm wishing you a wonderful morning, noon, night, wherever you are in the ether of this time and space, and may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing.